So we're going to start right out by making a quick and easy black bean and white bean and red bean salad. It's really easy, and beans are extremely affordable. They're a great source of protein. They are good for your heart. You know that old song, beans, beans, they're good for your heart? Well, they're also good for your digestive tract. They're also good, you know, because they're high in fiber. They keep things moving. They can help prevent diverticulosis and irritable bowel syndrome. They're a great source of protein. They help lower your cholesterol. They're a great source of antioxidants. And the best way to get the other part of that song away, you know, the more you eat that part, is either make your own beans and soak them first, which helps remove some of those starchy oligosaccharides, which cause that ghastly gas. Or if you're using canned beans, like in a salad, which is a nice thing to do because it's really easy, drain them and rinse them, and you can not only remove some of that starchy residue, which can cause the gas, but it also helps to remove some of the sodium, about 40% of the sodium. So we're going to start out with a can of black beans, and these have already been drained and rinsed, and I just put them back in the can for to make it just so you could see them and to save on packaging and save the earth a little bit. We're going to use 2 cans of white navy beans. Now, the darker the beans, the higher amount of antioxidants they have. They've actually shown black beans have 10 times the amount of antioxidants as an orange. So there you go. They're also high in folic acid. We're using red navy beans, or kidney beans, I mean. Another can of white beans just to boost it up a little bit. So the darker the bean, the more antioxidants it has. They're also a good source of folate, which is an essential B vitamin, which helps lower an amino acid in your blood called homocysteine. It is involved in methylation reactions, which cause the homocysteine to be converted to cysteine. People who have high homocysteine levels in their blood are at risk for increased number of heart attacks and strokes. All right, so to this beautiful melange of beans here, we're going to add a chopped serrano pepper. A serrano pepper is this teeny little pepper here. You could use jalapenos. And the rule with peppers is the smaller they are, the spicier they are. So if you don't like things too hot, go with a little bit bigger pepper, maybe like this Hungarian pepper right here. That's less spicy than a jalapeno, which is less spicy than this. And those teeny little Thai peppers, those are the hottest ones of all. So we've got that already chopped up, a little serrano pepper, half a cup of chopped scallions, or you could use chives. They're in the garden right now, and beautiful. And Lizzie and I don't buy any scallions from now through the rest of the year because of the chives. We're going to use a red bell pepper, or you could use yellow or orange or whatever color, and I'll show you a quick and easy way how to chop a red bell pepper. Take off the top. Take off the bottom, and you can see the seed pod in the middle. Just go right around that, and you can see the little veins. And then you don't have seeds flying all over the place. You can just get rid of that. The stem pops right out. Always cut the peppers inside out because the knife won't slip on them. So you've got these peppers, great source of vitamin C, the more colorful they are. Lizzie and I say the more food can stain you, the better it is for you. So we're all about getting dark, rich colors, purple eggplants and grapes and red peppers and sweet potatoes and dark leafy greens are all excellent for you. So we're building this beautiful colors here. And we're going to make a little salad dressing here. And salad dressings, anybody in here make their own salad dressing? Do not be afraid of making salad dressing. It takes just a minute or two, and it lasts in the refrigerator for weeks. And it's the same basic recipe for all dressings. And we've given you one in your handout. And this one, unfortunately, this one didn't get to be quite the volume that we want. So with this recipe, double the amount that's for this amount of beans. And instead of using a vinegar, we're going to use fresh lime juice. Very easy to squeeze. Do not use the plastic limes. They contain a preservative called sodium benzoate. And sodium benzoate, when mixed with vitamin C, which is in lime juice, forms benzene, a known carcinogen. Also, sodium benzoate in and of itself destroys the mitochondria, which causes pro-oxidation, and we're looking for an antioxidant effect here. So we don't want any of those plastic limes. Instead of shallots, we're going to use a chopped clove of garlic. We're going to use a teaspoon of the Dijon mustard. And I probably have more than a couple tablespoons of lime juice here, and that's okay because it tastes great. And this is salad. This is not a wedding cake. It doesn't have to be everything precisely exact. If you like more of an ingredient, toss it in. If you hate cilantro, for example, don't use it. Use parsley or something. It's, don't say, oh, I'm not going to make that salad because it's got cilantro. Here's a little agave syrup. Agave, you could use honey, but agave syrup is great. It comes from the agave cactus, which is what they use to make tequila, and this is kind of a Southwest thing, but this isn't got any alcohol in it. Little bit of unprocessed or unrefined sea salt, that's all we use. It's got 80 micronutrients in it. We're going to kick it up and make it a little spicier with some red pepper flakes, a little cumin, and I'm going to whisk in the olive oil. Olive oil is one of the healthiest oils you can have. This is 3 tablespoons of olive oil, actually. And therefore, we'll come up to a whole half cup of dressing here, or about maybe not even quite a half cup. But olive oil's been around for 7,000 years. It was discovered in Crete. They have study after study after study of how the great health benefits of olive oil. It actually, people who eat a high-fat diet generally have more cardiovascular disease, arthritis, all the chronic illnesses. But people who eat olive oil, it's just the opposite. They've done hundreds and hundreds of published studies showing the health benefits of olive oil. Now, that doesn't mean you want to go doing shots of olive oil. That just means 25 milliliters a day, which is about 5 teaspoons, has been shown to be the most health benefit. We're going to toss a little cilantro in there, chop it up. Again, there are cilantro haters, but spice up your food. They're finding that the spices and herbs that we add to our food just increase the nutrient and availability, the bioavailability of the nutrients in the food. It adds great flavor. They're also another great source of antioxidants. There are cilantro haters blogs out there, so if you're one of those, feel free to leave this one out. Use something else. It's okay. But this is going to be great, and you don't have to chop it up super fine. Just a coarse chop will do. Now, thank you, Lizzie. Looks yummy, doesn't it?
And it tastes even better.
And you're going to be able to hopefully try that. This will hold. It's great for picnics and potlucks. Whoa. We're going to just put it in a bed of a little radicchio here to serve it. You could wrap it in lettuce leaves. We say to wrap it in a tortilla, but that's not our favorite thing to do. We'd rather put some of these yummy Ann Arbor crunchy tortilla chips along with it. These are the best. They're made right here in Ann Arbor. They don't have any preservatives. And it adds another texture profile. It's a crunch. If you wrapped it in a tortilla, you'd have like mushy beans on a mushy tortilla, and we're really trying to back away from the bread a little bit. You don't need all those extra calories, so there you go. 1 down, 3 to go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Good enough to eat.
Good enough to eat.
And it will keep in your refrigerator for a good 3 to 4 days. So it's a highly versatile salad that you can make in abundance and have over several days, or share with friends and family. That's even better.
Even better.